Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 4, Episode. Thank God this is over. Yes, I am in a bonnet. My hair is done, though, but it's ugly. So I would rather you all see me in a bonnet than see my hair. No one has seen my hair. I mean, my husband has, but he don't count. He can't braid. Like, it really don't matter what he thinks about my hair. No, no. No, no. So I'm gonna do my hair in my normal goddess locks, and we're gonna get back to pushing it because this ain't cutting it. No, I'm not gonna let you see. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. So no. Yeah, it's finally over. So it's taken me at least an hour and a half to record this because my computer, I don't know. A whole bunch of things happen. If my light dies, then I'm going to look gray in certain light, in certain areas, parts of this video. I may look gray. I do own a jewelry store that you can check out, camerabrio.com, or you can go to Etsy/Candid Looks. Same store, different locations. Okay, I'm out here, multicultural. Anyway, well, multifaceted. Multifaceted. That's what I am. So, Yolanda, her storylines is still going on an iPhone, on a Samsung, very handheld footage, very after the thought. I think in the leaked tell-all that I didn't watch, but I found this information out on Reddit. She had the 19, and that's why they weren't able to film with her. Allegedly, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll watch it when the tell all comes out. But literally, her daughter wants to hire a private investigator, so her daughter did. And they didn't tell us the results. They're gonna tell us the results on the tell all because that's so exciting. It's I'm so excited to know who Williams is. Mm. So yeah, the scene with Stacy and Darcy, I didn't watch it. It was pointed out on Reddit that Stacy looked prettier than Darcy for the first time in her life. Yeah, I'm saying it. Okay, Darcy may be a lot of things, but uglier than Stacy, she is not. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I know, but she's not. So, Stacy really stepped up her game if she was looking better than Darcy. So, great for her, but the storyline was pointless. I don't want to see Stacy on Before the 90 Days. I don't want to see her on 90 Day Fiance. I don't want to see her on my television screen. The scene with Stephanie, this girl got a Porsche. Girl, let me tell you something. Cleavage. I'm selling it. Okay. OnlyFans, here I come. Cleavage. Here I come. Cleavage. I'm selling it. She had a Porsche truck. She was going over her mama's house to say, yo, I'm bisexual. Her mother was like, I don't really agree. Okay, well, but I love you, so I'll accept you. Wow. So it was so interesting. It was so interesting. Ed, his daughter, I don't care. I don't care. He said that he was a human funny dummy man. What did he say? Dumbass? A human funny dumbass? Who said you were funny? Lana and David. Honestly, let's not talk about Lana and David. Let's talk about FC. Mary, she had came to the bar because she wanted to know what's going on. She wanted to know who is this woman in my house, in my home. Varia was like, if she wants a war, she gets a war. I'm sorry, that was a horrible accent. But I wasn't trying to have an accent. I was trying to make fun of her. You know, I don't know if this is all made for TV drama. I don't know if this is manufactured TV drama. I don't know if this is real life, but it's not entertaining. It's not entertaining. Mary and FC talked, and he said it was Varia's fault and he didn't know what to do and he still wants to be friends. How pathetic. I'm sorry, but how pathetic. If this is like real, Mary, seek help immediately. There is no reason for you to accept being someone's second fiddle. Okay? This is not orchestra. I will not be second to anyone. Okay? Okay? What are we talking about? He doesn't know how to proceed. Then Varia and Mary go over and talk. They go over and talk. FC asks, what was the conversation about? Bro, you were staring at him right in their face. I really don't understand. Anyway, they were, Mary said, you turned his proposal down. And she was like, yeah, I really thought that they would have talked and would have said, because it led off with Varia saying, I didn't know this was a surprise for me as well, and I thought Mary was going to say, oh, it was surprising for me as well, and then they were, going to discuss things. And she was like, no, you turned his proposal down. You said no, and then you come to America to surprise him. Girl, Mary said it ain't going to last for 6 months, but girl, you didn't even last for 1 month. So you really need to shut your mouth, okay? I don't want to be mean, but at the point, you're talking about what? FC? You're talking about FC for what? She says she gives it 6 months. This made Vari upset. She got up and she left. Jeffrey then went after Varia. And then the next scene, they were waking up in bed together. Girl, get the fuck out of my face. I'm sick of this. And for this man to be an FC and AFC, it's really, 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 I'm really shocked at how much footage we have of this man. It's so much footage of an FC, AFC. It's really crazy to me. I don't give a fuck about this man. I really don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Anyway, Varia met the boys, his children. Who knows the type of life those children have had? His younger son, I guess, asked where Mary was, and he was like, well, I want to keep her as a friend. You hear this, Mary? Do you hear this? This woman turned him down, ruined his life, hurt his heart, did all of that. She came back and said, surprise. And he said, girl, get on out my face. To you. Not to her, to you. Then they walk in this bail place, a perfect place to kill someone. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, Varia. Perfect place to kill someone. Walking in this place and ringing bells to make wishes, and she's like, okay, and then they ring the bell, and she turned around and he on his knee. And he's like, will you marry me? And she's like, yeah. Then she leaves and goes back to Russia. And she can't come see him because she's going to be waiting on the K1 visa. I'm done. I don't care. I don't honestly care. I'm so good. They're not going to be at the tell all, which is fucking stupid. What was the point? So you're telling me you didn't know this man's felonious history before he got on the show, but now that people made such an uproar about it, he's not going to be on the tell-all, and neither is Varia. That sounds dumb. That sounds really dumb. Come on, y'all already made the money off of him. Lana and Dave, they still communicate through the dating website. They are meeting each other somewhere. She says that she takes pleasure in the time that they have, and she feels the romanticism between them. I feel it too, girl. Y'all just were made for one another. We're meant to be together, so baby, no, don't go. That's how y'all. That is it. The connection. God is so much love in the room. Anyway, he done got this girl a phone and then tells her what a phone is. A phone is a thing that you can use to communicate. Wow. I never knew. He wants to move away from the dating site and just, have them just, talk and be able to FaceTime and all of that. All of the things that she doesn't want to do. So she agrees. He says that he's in love with her, and she takes the phone and she's happy to get off of the dating websites. And then the next day, she can't meet him because she's babysitting her nephew. The allegedly, because that's really her son, and she really married. Also, the private investigator sends him the proof that she is on multiple dating sites, and she has different names, basically blowing her spot up. It's a man who don't need to know her business. Okay, she has different names: Anastasia, Svetlana, all of these different names. But David says that the height is the same, the birthday is the same, and also the age is the same, like the actual like birth date. So he is not concerned nor worried because she had to do those things. I can't remember the thing that he like came up with, but he sent back the private investigator a picture of him and Lana, and he said, "Add this to my case file." Lana says, "Hi." Not. And I was like, bro, you're 67 years old. There's no need for you to act so the way that you do. Why are you the way that you are? Honestly. So, he has proven the private investigator to be a liar, I guess. Even though the private investigator came with the evidence, he's proven the private investigator to be a thief. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But he's proven the private investigator to be a lot of things. And he and Lana are happy. So he's very upset that his last full day in wherever they are will not be spent together because she has to babysit her nephew, allegedly. He wants to call her. And I'm like, call the woman that you need to communicate through translator app? How? What? Anyway, she don't answer the phone. He says, "Well, I'm happy that you're gonna see me off at the airport. I love you, girl." Mm, you know. He says that what did he say? He said something about he knows that there's no love there, and maybe they can get love when he marries her, and he's tired of her being hot and cold, in the relationship, and he'll propose. He doesn't know if he'll propose because he has so much to think about, so Lana meets him at the airport. He has on another variation of a leather jacket. She has on a silver bubble jacket. They're in the airport, he's saying that, he's going to miss her, and, he loves her, and he asks her on the way to the airport, how does she feel about the relationship? And she said something. I honestly don't know what she said. She said, "We can live together and you can teach me more English." I don't know what the hell she said. But I'm starting to think Lana know a little bit of English. Okay, I'm starting to think so. I'm starting to think Lana know some English. Because Lana said when they got to the airport, "When you get home, write me." She didn't say all of that, but she said, "When you have the time, hit me up." And I was like, hmm, hmm, hmm. Lana, was you an English teacher? I really just something about I'm like, I know she's scamming, and that's fine. Let her scam. Let there be scam. But it's just I don't know. Do she? Anyway, he says that he loves her again while they are at the airport. She says, "Okay." Then he leaves. He then comes back, hugs her. She's like hugging, hugging, hugging. And then he says, "Will you marry me?" And she says, "Yes." And I don't know if the picture that I saw was real. I'm going to put it up regardless as the thumbnail. I don't know if the picture was real. But if the picture was real, like it was really like it came from the show, then come on. She looked defeated. She, I'm getting married. She she did not look happy, but she's happy to be married, marrying him. She's ready to tell her friends and family, she loves him. She's ready to come over and live in Las Vegas. So they're together, it's love, it's love, it's love. He says they're happy, they won't have to use the dating site anymore. It's all love, it's love, it's love, it's love. Okay. Last and definitely least. Baby got Lisa. Okay. So, last episode, Lisa was like, I'm done. As usual. She was done. Usman was very embarrassed. He's still embarrassed, but he followed his African queen up to their room, and he says, you know, don't blow up. Why would you blow up in front of my brothers? Why do you keep blowing up? What's going on? She says, I think we're both stressed and it's been really hot. What? What'd you just say to me? You've been hot? Anyway, so she's crying and she's like, we still love each other. I still want to get married to you. Do you want to get married to me? And he says, yeah. And then she says that the union will grow bigger and better. Okay, just great. So today is the day that they're getting married. Did anybody see the face that Usman made when he first woke up and he was like, when she woke him up and she was like in his face and he was like, that face? That's his true feelings. Anyway, they're getting married today. He puts on his African garb. She puts on her African garb because she's his African queen. They look both very, very, very underwhelming. Whew, what kind of wedding is this? It does not matter what tradition, what nationality, what culture. These people, they look dressed to the ones. Anyway, so um Usman is still very concerned about how his family will react because Lisa acted a fool, yesterday. So his family could still object the wedding. They aren't having a traditional Hausa wedding, so they're having it at the courthouse, basically, at the marriage registry, which is the courthouse. Okay. Well, now it may not be called the courthouse, but it's the courthouse. Okay. So no one looks happy. None of his family looks happy that he and she are entering a union. None of his family. Literally no one, but his family especially. Where is his sister? His sister didn't come, huh? His sister didn't show up, or could she not? I want to know because we know that he has a sister. I saw her, and now she is nowhere to be found. Anyway, um, his mother says that the traditional Hausa tradition. The house of tradition is like two babies in 3 years, and I basically with a whole lot of words, she said, "I know Lisa won't be doing that." Okay. His brother Muhammad was not happy with the union. His other brother Farouk, he ain't know how to feel about the union. But his mama and brother Muhammad skipped the reception. Lisa looked very, very underwhelming in her after wedding attire. Um, they got married and then she left. And then, this is how she cried. It's so ugly. I'm sorry. Anyway, then he says, I go there for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you, girl. Girl, I pray for you. Me and you till eternity, girl. I go there for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. Yeah. That's the last time y'all gonna be hearing. I go there for you. Anything you want, girl, because baby girl Lisa has now said that Usman Umar was scamming her to come to America, because it was not obvious when this man said husband and white woman, right? Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up because it seems like my light is dying and I have another review after this. She's leaving her best friend, her husband, today. She tells him to hug a pillow and think of me. Now, she is very nervous that she married this man and they're going to be 7,000 miles apart, so anything could happen. But she hopes that he'll be faithful to her, and she hopes that he'll be there within 6 months. It is over. It is over. It is over. It is over. It's over. Well, we got 2 more episodes. How many people are excited for Happily Ever After? Because I am. I'm very excited for Happily Ever After. I know that I probably said that, but that's how excited I am. Anyway, I'm done. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below, or you can visit my website and learn everything about me. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.